What's up, friends? Today I'm here with our buddy Alex, part of Friend Co, looking at his brand new to him 1999 Toyota Tacoma. We're going to be doing a little paint polishing on it here today. Alex, why don't you tell us a little bit about this truck?
Well, I'm actually only the third owner of it. I bought it from an 80-some-year-old man who's just using it kind of as a farm truck. But the original owner of it owned it for over 20 years. He took really good care of it. It does have some rust and stuff like that, but what we're hoping for today is to knock off some of the farmer use a little bit. So you can see here we've got some here's and there's, some little scratches and whatnot. And so really what we're gonna do is get down with a clay bar, try to remove all the grit and grime out of the paint, and then a couple stage polish and throw a coat of wax on it and see what it looks like.
And this thing has a brand new frame on it, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It's pretty clean up underneath. These trucks were known for rusting if they were in a salty environment, and this one was. So I was pretty lucky to get this one with all new frame, all new front suspension, just threw wheels and tires on it. Got a 2-inch lift on the way. So it'll be a pretty nice little daily driver for sure.
Very nice. Well, let's get started.
Let's do it.
All right, showing a little bit of the scratches that we're going to be trying to take out here. This bedside's not too bad. You got quite a bit up here.
First pass coming out great.
Well, friends, how do you think she turned out?
It's a grand wheel. Got the 2019 Turbo S liveried out for the rally this weekend, going on the Red Line Rally South tour. We'll launch out of Kansas City at a Cars and Coffee, head down, hit Little Rock, come back up, hit Fayetteville, finish off in Branson at Top of the Rock. Looking forward to a great time with about 30 supercars.
Woohoo! Wave.
What's going on, guys? We got our lift here for the Tacoma. So pretty excited about this. We have OEM replacement rear leaf springs back there. We've got some ready lift add a spring or add a lift here. The Bilstein 5100 rears back there, road cone, necessary, safety first. And then we have, these are just factory Toyota backing plates for the rear drums. As you guys probably know, they rust out pretty bad sometimes. So just want to refresh those. Got the Icon upper control arms with the Delta joint. Pretty excited about that.
Nice and shiny.
Nice and shiny, not for long. And then up here, we are about to unbox the front coilovers. They're Bilstein 5100s and Old Man Emu 2881 springs. So looking for like a 2.5-inch lift up front, and probably around 2 inches in the back as well. So
I'm excited to get this thing together.
heck yeah, dude, it's gonna be sweet.
Or what?
But I was like looking for something to throw at him.
Damn!
Dang, son.
These are pretty sweet. I'm stoked to get these on.
Yeah. Before we start on the truck, document some of the damage to the Porsche from the rally. A little crack in the windshield here, and I'd say a chip or two.
I don't want it to be that high though. I really don't want it to be that much higher.
Well, if it needs to be leveled, is what I'm saying.
I got you. Yeah. I think this. Let's just do the fronts and then we'll see what it looks like. We'll start pressing these bearings into.
Nick, didn't you say you could bend one of these in half with your hands?
I'm just gonna lay everything in the grass and hope it's still here.
Are they all stripped out?
Well, they're all just like, yeah, shot. For convenience. Yeah, I think they ruined your lug nuts, dude.
That's not good.
So it looks like we're going to need to replace this upper control arm and this whole shock and spring assembly. We're in here identifying some pre-existing issues. Looks like the bushing on this sway bar link is trashed. We got a leaky brake line here. No cotter pin up top.
Come up easy, or you want to safety finish?
Or you can take a strand of your own hair.
Turns out that top nut was finger tight. Now I just got to figure out how to get this bad boy out.
Yeah, that's gonna be
through here.
We should wire wheel these.
Those are on there, boys. The knuckles. Pretty greaser. So they Loctite the shit out of this. Do you have any of that Freol?
Yeah. Drank a lot of it, but
Yeah.
it is pretty tasty.
What flavor did you get?
Regular, deep penetrating oil flavor, but it is my favorite.
Go buy some bigger sockets just to have
I'd be glad to.
garage. A lot of the suspension stuff is pretty big. These are small. Like on the, dude, I had to bust out my like 32mm sockets on the truck, on my truck, for a leveling kit and all that. I just slipped right off. All right, let me see the thing again.
Having a little trouble with this last nut. Strongest man in the world put it on.
Yeah. Oh, my fingers!
The strength of brothers.
Sorry, your hand. Okay. I immediately was like, I don't know if we should do this.
Keep asking Trump about his brother who died. Like, dude, stop asking him about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't ask you about that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, because they were talking about like addiction.
He
and
just
stuff.
kept asking him. Like, dude, I'm sure that's the last thing in the world he wants to just be hanging
She's
out,
free.
talking on. You know what I mean? All right, so now I got to get this ball joint out. I've been told that before. I don't call myself the muscle for nothing.
Nick, you're too strong. Missed filming it, but we just used that. Get this here ball joint out.
You never want to wear safety glasses when you do something like this.
You got your safety squints with you though?
Always.
What is up with this? Oh, good, it's raining. tight, baby.
How do those shaft links compare?
My old shaft was pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie, but my new shaft I'm really excited for.
There we go.
Things are almost back
Please
together.
don't judge us on this wrench.
Not quite using the correct tools, but whatever works, works. Sway bar link in. New strut with a spring in. Or coilover. Upper control arm in. Battery with a tie down going in.
Is that our food?
It's about an inch taller than the other side.
One side done. Pretty noticeable difference from side to side.
My favorite part is doing
Yeah, I was about to say
You've got some positive camber.
How bad the camber.
Passenger side, same process as before, somehow more difficult. Out in the field. What's going on over here?
I am grinding off one of these little clamps because, as you can see, it is super corroded. Can't get it. It's been soaked in Freol for like a day and a half now. Still
So you're
won't
just
come off.
cutting through the bolt.
Yeah, I already got a new one in the garage in there, so just gonna cut it off and then put a new one on here in a second. Gotta glue this on. Any of you first gen Tacoma owners are probably familiar with the air box and the MAF being one piece. That likes to snap off, so little super glue job that failed. Gonna do a real nice JV weld job. Getting a little wild.
There she goes.
There she goes. I'm welding. JV weld.
She sits pretty good. What do you think, Alex?
She's tooted, man.
We did a costume change in between takes.
I need to definitely go get an alignment. Check out the camber on that sucker. It looks like a row crop tractor.
Get the back nose.
What's Camber Gang think of this? A little bit of positive camber. Just a tad.
Dang.
C-clip off the adjuster lever. So behind that is a pinch C-clip to expand that clip and remove. However, this can be done when the shoes are off the vehicle. There's a couple different
Pry bar or something. You got a pry bar up there?
Back again with the Tacoma, now doing the rear suspension. Why does it smell like fuel so much back here?
Does it really?
Right here it does. Right next to the
Gas tank.
gas tank.
It looked like it has leaked before on the top, maybe.
She moved a little bit right there.
Me too.
World's strongest man, get that on your video, dude.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're a lightweight, baby, Randy Savage. Isn't that what he said?
I think so. So we would like to take this spare tire off, but because this bumper's bent, we have a very small window to get in there to undo it.
Actually, in here. And see, because I may not even need to do that.
Yeah, how does this release?
It's probably a same way anything does. Crank on it.
We are not adding a leaf to these new springs because it pretty much sets close to where I want it to as of right now. And if you notice, these leaf springs are completely flat. So we've got OEM replacements here that will throw on. And we've got the Bilstein 5100s there that will throw on. And I would think that that'll give it a little bit of a boost in the rear. And then we may actually have to go up front to the front coilovers and click them up to the highest setting, because right now they're on the second highest setting, and I would really like for it to sit flat level.
Last time.
Gonna have to replace these U-bolts. It looks like every single one of them has the end knocked off. Perfect for our situation. Hard to tell if these are cut or
Hard to see.
if they've been knocked off. while
They've
hitting
been
on
cut
things.
with like a grinder is what they've been.
Why are you cutting it down there?
I'm gonna cut it shorter.
Oh, to get a socket on it?
Yeah. I was seeing how tough it was.
You want safety goggles?
No, I'm cutting the other way.
Oh, really?
So we're getting new U-bolts.
That one just broke right off.
Yep.
How did the bolt just snap?
Cause I don't know. These are probably cheap.
No way. Getting some red hot footy of Jake filming. I got the safety goggles on.
Eldon. This one loose as a goose.
Well,
Well, maybe we can get them all off and only have to buy one.
Just use these cut down.
I don't care if they're expensive.
U-bolts?
Or, I mean, as long as they're not ridiculous.
Well,
How did that one break? That doesn't make
Dude, I
any
barely
sense
even
to me.
pushed on it. I was like, wow, that's easy. And then it just came off in my hand.
this one had 3/4 of a washer in it.
Dang, that's
They
pretty
smashed
impressive.
it. They split it open.
My truck is filthy. We're about to go pick up some U-bolts in the Raptor for the taco.
Yeah.
O'Reilly's run.
That big, yeah. Just in case.
You can see on this one we've got enough thread to where it's staying on there, but not enough thread for it to grip with the impact on it. So we're cutting these off from the top.
From the top.
Now that we've got the U-bolts removed, we got to take that bolt out and this shackle here to replace with these. Front bolt's out, rear bolt's on its way out.
This fuel tank might be kind of a pain in the dick.
It's right up against where that bolt goes through.
No, I just meant swapping it.
Oh.
Having to undo all the fuel. They should have done that when they did the frame, man.
Yeah, you would think they would have seen how rusty this tank is and went ahead and replaced it.
Maybe I can get one at O'Reilly's.
Do they make plastic replacements?
I don't know.
We got our first injury of the day. This bad boy fell on poor Alex
Came
here.
down, cracked my skull.
Sorry.
Dang near knocked him out.
It's not your fault.
Well, I thought I had it sitting up there high enough.
No, it's okay. We're good.
Save some weight with a plastic tank, huh?
Mm-hmm. We're reusing these shackles.
I assume so.
Okay.
I don't know if he's got a shackle kit in
It
it.
didn't come with any shackles.
So O'Reilly's does sell fuel tanks, dude.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Dude, well, any in stock?
They gotta be ordered, but they're $439.
Damn.
That's. So I mean, that one I don't know how discounted that would be because it's something they gotta order.
Do we need to take the shackle off then if we're reusing them?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, don't take those off. Just take the leaf off.
I already loosened the other one.
Sorry, I just wanted to
That's
save
all
you
right
some
because
time there.
when it sits down on the ground, we'll tighten it. Because you want it tightened the way it's going to be sitting. So just don't forget to do that. That's why I didn't tighten those control arms until today. So at least they still make fuel tanks for these.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
You can get them cheaper though on 1A Auto. Yeah, you can get them cheaper than O'Reilly's. I don't know how good they're going to be. There's a Dorman one. That would be the one that would save the most money because Dorman stuff they heavily discount. Napa's got one for $124. Something tells me it's not right. I'm on the outside. I'm looking. Isn't it cool that we can look parts up like out here?
Yeah, technology's crazy,
It's
isn't
the dream, dude.
it? Yeah, I know. Ringing the dinner
Is that
bell
a
under there.
pin?
Well,
What
I
is
mean,
that?
It shouldn't be because I mean it's got to come out.
Why don't we just take the top shackle off and then that way
Well,
the bolt's already loose. Because otherwise we're gonna not be able to have a replacement.
It's coming.
There it goes. It has splines on it.
Yeah, spline. Whoa. Yeah, this thing is gonna be like, there's not gonna be nothing old on it when we're done, except for like the transmission, differential, engine,
The body,
the
transfer case,
most
the rear,
of the rear
end, the
frame
front
back
end.
here, interior. I mean, that's all gonna be original. But
Yeah.
I mean, like
Brand new truck, basically.
the things we're doing right now are new.
Until now.
Okay,
Will you slap me that hammer?
It's like I always say, guys. Doers get more done. Because we're about to mount these new leaf springs right here, want to make sure that they're cleaned up of rust and painted so that we don't have any additional corrosion or places that are going to exacerbate this rust that we already have once we have parts sitting up against it. Doing the undercoating now, touching up some
Did you
of
like
it.
that?
Gonna protect this thing from rust in the future so we
Check
don't
that thing.
get this even worse than it is. And this rear end is gonna get painted.
Hitting her with some duplicolor rust barrier right now.
And the bottom of the bed is duplicolor rubberized undercoat.
You want me to spray the camera like in all the shows?
Yeah.
Just ruin your phone.
Didn't turn out too bad down here.
Nope.
Brand new truck.
My house has really good water pressure in general. I'm literally going to put it in the ad when I sell it. I've already thought about that.
Would it hurt? No. See? Man up. Where's the other bolt? Oh, here's the rear. There we go. There we go. Spring to it.
What just ripped in my eye?
Probably under our coating.
It looks like there's not a washer on there, Jake.
Is there supposed to be?
Yes.
There was one on my side.
Is it that?
No, that's a shock one. Do you have any washers?
Yeah, but we should have the washer.
These guys put this shit together because this is a different bolt than the other side even.
Yeah,
It's a shoulder nut.
Alright.
which is my Xbox name.
I know it's suspension stuff. You never want to put the washers back.
That's on camera, bub. That's assault, brother.
You better delete that, bub. My has been out this whole time, so you can't post any of it.
I'll blur it.
Jake, why don't you try and jacking her up a little bit?
You're strong as shit.
One more.
Okay, crank it again. We're on. That bitch is on. Or crank it one more time. There we go. Bitch is in. Alright, get your plates going. That wasn't one of the things?
I don't think so.
Extended rear brake line.
Looks like we need a brake line extender. This bad boy's almost maxed out as is. Not gonna be able to flex very hard with that.
I'll flex as hard as I can.
No flex. Zone.
No flex! Zone! On it, and it's been such a dig to us.
We got brake lines going back on.
Brake line's going off.
Shocks going on.
These aren't the right, like, bend. I can't get the angle.
Oh, because it's a hard line.
There we go. I think I got it. Oh my gosh, I'm free. Jack me up again. No, don't.
One of our last steps here is just to shorten down these U-bolts. They are U for universal, a little too long.
Like a rich guy's truck?
No, dude. Yeah, like this one, yes. No, like this, but the full four-door so I can fit the kids in the back. Because it would be fun to take them out to like Glade Top and just drive around. You don't have to do it crazy. Yeah, I would like to take the
You know? Chewing on a bunch of stuff.
He just cries all night. He's a tough little man, I'll tell you that.
Drop her down, big hoss. That truck probably is about the...
She is tooted.
Oh, dang, she sits pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Interested to see once she's on flat,
Whose
level
phone is
ground, like how it sits.
That's one tooted Tacoma right there.
I think so too.
You said it was 2 fists?
Yeah. Well, let me check my fist. I have a feeling mine is different than yours.
No, I think every guy's fists are the same.
Brakes are now bled. Closing up the hood, but before we do, show you the JB weld job from earlier in the video. You could drive this truck in a monsoon.
She's perfect, dude. She's golden.